What's up, y'all? So I promised you at least two videos, revolving around the Weeknd's new album, Hurry Up Tomorrow, that just came out an hour ago. And I just finished listening to it for the very first time. And I'm gonna give you my first reaction. Now, some ground rules. This isn't my review of the album. That will come at some point next week when I have a chance to really dive in and pick out my favorite songs. But, bro, this album is insane! Insane! Abel comes with some shit here, bro. He comes with some dope ass shit. Like, okay, so you know how I said I wanted it to be a mix? Well, I didn't say a mix. I wanted it to have a lot of his early R&B vibes. It does. It does. I'm not gonna spoil who the features are. Besides, Timeless and St. Paulo is on here. You guys should know who the features are on those, especially Timeless. But other than that, the other features are not spoiled, so I'm not going to spoil them for you. All I'll say is, he brings a group out of retirement for this album. Bro, this album is like a movie for your ears. And I know he's working, he has a movie called Hurry Up Tomorrow coming out in May. And if this is truly the end of a Weeknd, and he's gonna release music and projects under the name Abel Tesfaye, then this is a good end to that alter ego. This is a great end to that alter ego. Again, I don't think he'll ever stop making stuff. Like, if it's music or if it's acting, that dude's way too creative to just stop, right? But on this song, like, on this album, he talks about, and mind you, this isn't my review, but on this album, he talks about losing his voice at SoFi Stadium, if you guys remember that. He talks about depression. He talks about his father. He talks about a lot of stuff. And bro, like, this is everything that I wanted from this album. Now, it's 22 songs, so that's also why. And I like to give albums time to sit with me before I review them. But bro, like, this, so I'm gonna start doing these first impressions videos with every album that I review, both on my country channel and on this channel as well, for new releases. And this is everything that I wanted, bro. Like, you get a mix of, like, the stuff that he's been doing, like with Blinding Lights and with songs like that, with his old R&B stuff, Why I Fell in Love with the Weeknd, right? You get a mix of all that. You get some Michael Jackson vibes on here. You get there's not that many features, but the features will shock you, especially two of them, which I'm not going to spoil for you again because the album just came out. But bro, this is insane. Trust me on that. And if I could recommend you listen to it a certain way, so I fell asleep, but I fell asleep like a few hours ago. I just woke up to listen to this album, right? Like, so I woke up at midnight to listen to this album. That's how excited I was for this album. Shout out to me. But for me, what I would do if I was you and you haven't heard the album yet, I would just play from track 1, and if you guys have headphones, put on the headphones and just let yourself be immersed, right? Again, this isn't my review. I'm not giving you my favorite songs because I don't know them yet. I like every song on this album so far. And yeah, the review of Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd, aka Abel Tesfaye, will come next week at some point. And again, if this is truly the end of The Weeknd, and his last album, and Abel reinvents himself, this is a good ending point for The Weeknd. And yeah, if you have been a fan of The Weeknd throughout his whole career like I have, you should really, really like this album. And yeah, thank you. And this album, even though it's longer, is in my opinion, it's like his magnum opus, right? For those that don't know, my favorite Weeknd album up to date now is Starboy, but that may change with this album. I haven't decided on that yet. Again, this is only my first impressions, and yeah, so if you guys have heard The Weeknd's new album, Hurry Up Tomorrow, please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this content. If you do enjoy this content, and if you want to help me out, I would really, really appreciate it if you subscribed, liked, and shared this video. And stay tuned for my review of Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd coming out next week. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. I hope you enjoyed my first impressions of Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.